I'm Brad Talton with Level 99 Games, and I'd like to take a few minutes to show you some of the features of our powerful Dungeon Master's Aid DM Toolkit. DM Toolkit is a virtual campaign binder. You can use it to manage your characters, monsters, dungeons, treasures, everything else that may need referencing during your game. As a mobile application for the iPad, iPod Touch, and iPhone, DM Toolkit makes it easy to sit down and tinker with your campaign anywhere, anytime. Using DM Toolkit, you can create and modify entries in your resource list. It's kind of like a notebook with expanding, rearranging pages. Organizing, modifying, and creating new entries in your lists are a snap. Perhaps your game needs unique resources, or a large number of similar ones. The flexible templating system makes it easy to create the foundations upon which these can be built. Templates can be created just like resources, by adding properties and naming them, as you can see here. The templates you create are like skeletons, forms that'll be filled in order to flesh out your new resources and build your game world. It only takes a few minutes to create new templates from scratch for whatever game system you're using. Once your template is completed, you can access it when creating new resources. Your template will be duplicated as a starting point for the new game resource. You can build new resources by filling in the templates you've created. With this template, for example, it would be easy to create a whole arsenal of legendary swords. And if you need properties of fields that aren't in the template, it's simple to add them to the individual resource. When you've done your planning and you're ready to run your game, DM Toolkit is there for you with a handy assortment of tools like Initiative Tracker. This Initiative Tracker is available as a standalone app for free in the App Store. Just search for Tabletop Initiative Tracker if you want to try it yourself. With DM Toolkit, you don't need to leave the app to tab between your combat queue, however. The Initiative Tracker lets you modify the colors of parties involved in combat, as well as assign and remove status effects with the touch of a button. For references during the game, Cribsheet tool lets you save important information in the form of HTML pages. It's handy to have your party's initiative, saving throws, and similar stats on hand. You can modify the HTML from within the app, you can direct download pages from the internet, and you can import or export them via iTunes file sharing. The Scratchpad tool lets you keep notes that might be relevant later, or quickly clear them when they become unnecessary. It's a great tool for noting those details that might have big repercussions later. Creating new campaigns is no problem in DM Toolkit. Simply use the campaign interface to create your new campaign. Then head to the Download section to pick out the templates that apply to your game system. Here, I've decided to create a RuneQuest 4 campaign called Lords of Dark Hollow. With the RuneQuest 4 templates already available in the featured download section, I just need a few touches on my iPad to import them into the game. I'll create a simple weapon resource, not paying too much attention to the stats since this is only a demonstration. With that weapon created, I'll move on to make a wielder for it. With the templates already installed, creating this new character is as simple as fill in the blank. When creating my character, I can use cross-referencing to link the character and weapon together. Now, when I need to see the stats for Kadath's sword, I can just touch its entry to reveal all the relevant information. If I want to modify the sword, I can use the button here on the side to go directly to it. Suppose I want to share this campaign with my friends, or publish my original creations online. That's easy to do too. Simply queue up your resources and use the export module. Once you've named and described your module, export is as easy as the touch of a button. The exported file you create will be available for download from iTunes file sharing. Other users you share with can easily import the file by dragging and dropping it into iTunes file sharing and then importing it via the Downloads section of the app. Thanks for taking this short look at DM Toolkit. Most of the features you've seen in this app are a result of user suggestions, and it is always being improved. Come check on our forums at www.lvl99games.com to see what new developments are in the works.